We almost started without you. We're ready to play. Players, the Quick 10 begins with question 1. What element does a metal contain if it is ferrous? F-E-R-R-O-U-S, Laingsburg, Clayton.
Iron.
It contains iron. That's right, for 10 points. Question 2. What ruler, known as the Scourge of God, was the 5th century Laingsburg, Mitchell?
Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun, the king of the Huns, he was. Question 3. What does the government issue to give a person exclusive rights to an invention? St. Louis, Natalie.
A patent.
A patent, that's right. Question 3. What is the first verb in the Pledge of Allegiance? St. Louis, Braden.
Pledge.
Pledge, that's right. Very good. Question 5. Excuse me. Yeah, that's right. Question 5. It says so right there. What is the common abbreviation for dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane? It's the controversial insecticide DDT. Question 6. In September 2013, what male tennis player won the U.S. Open? Laingsburg, Nicholas.
Nadal.
Nadal did, that's right. Question 7. What does the A stand for in the acronym NATO? Laingsburg, Mitchell.
Atlantic.
Atlantic, North Atlantic, that's right. Question 8. Who wrote Don Quixote? The Spanish author Miguel de Cervantes. Question 9. Name both states which contain parts of Death Valley National Park. Laingsburg, Nicholas.
Nevada and California.
That's the ones. California and Nevada. Nicely done. Question 10. Within 500 million, most scientists agree that the Earth is how many billion years old? Laingsburg, Mitchell.
8 billion.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. We'll clear that. Thank you. St. Louis, any guesses? Shirley is going to try.
4.5.
4.5 is like right in them. That's exactly right. Very well done. 5 for Laingsburg, 3 for St. Louis. 8 out of 10 answers correct. We're playing QuizBusters.
WKAR presents QuizBusters. Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Now, here's the host of QuizBusters, Matt Ottinger.
Hey, applaud for them. That was some good playing in the Quick 10. Some tricky questions there, and we still got 8 out of 10 answered correctly. We split them up pretty well, so we've got a good game here underway. White Division action, Laingsburg facing off against St. Louis. We'll meet the players at halftime. Players, I know you just want to keep playing, so let's get right to the action. General toss-ups answered correctly now lead to bonuses for our teams. 10 points on the line here, players. Here's your first toss-up. This figure's first wife was buried in the cave of Machpelah and provided him protection in Egypt with her beauty. This biblical character sent Hagar and Ishmael away to please his wife Sarah, who became pregnant at age 90 with Isaac. St. Louis, Rachel.
Abraham.
Abraham is the one. That's right. So St. Louis gets the first bonus category. Rachel, you'll confer with your teammates. Give me answers when you've got something that you like. Around 230,000 people were killed in a January 2010 disaster in this nation. First, identify this Caribbean nation that suffered a 7.0 magnitude earthquake in early 2010.
Haiti.
Haiti is right. Most of the damage of the Haiti earthquake was centered on what capital city, where former musician Michel Martelly took office as president in 2011.
Port-au-Prince.
Port-au-Prince is the capital of Haiti. That's right. Another Haitian interested in becoming president of Haiti in 2011 was what former member of the Fugees? This man was ruled ineligible by Haitian courts because he was not a resident. Answer?
No answer.
His name is Wycliffe John. 20 points on the bonus. Tough third question. The third questions are usually tougher. Gives you the early lead in the game now. You've taken it over from Laingsburg. New 10-point toss-up question for everybody. New research indicates that this party was even worse than had long been known. It created more than 42,000 ghettos, slave labor sites, and facilities for housing and killing people during its 12-year reign of Laingsburg, Clayton.
Nazi.
Nazi Party, the National Socialist Party under the regime of Adolf Hitler. That's right. Laingsburg, bonus to you. Mitchell, now you'll give me answers as you confer with your teammates. Name some characters from American folklore. First, this figure traveled much of the eastern United States, scattering seeds to create a certain type of fruit tree.
Johnny Appleseed.
That's what I wanted. Next, this lumberjack supposedly created the Great Lakes to build a watering hole for his blue ox named Babe.
Paul Bunyan.
That's right. And finally, for 20, this figure was a freed slave who died after beating a pneumatic hammer in a drilling race. I need an answer.
Big John.
More, please.
John Henry. Big John Henry.
That's what I wanted. John Henry's his last name. I needed the whole thing. You got it. Good job. Go with what you know. If I need more, I'll ask for it. Well done. The full complement of points there gives you the lead back. 3 lead changes already today, and we're playing our first pop quiz where a lot can happen. One-on-one action for our players. PIC is going to begin all the correct answers. The letter set is PIC in the first half. Emily from Laingsburg, Charlia from St. Louis. Just the two of you play first. Here we go. Any representation, like a painting, drawing, Emily.
Picture.
Picture is the PIC I wanted. Yes. Next. Any sauce, especially in Mexican culture, prepared so as to be very hot. Charlia.
Picante.
Picante is right. Nicely done. And finally, extremely fussy or finicky, especially over minor matters. Charlia.
Picky.
Picky, P-I-C-K-Y is right. Clayton now Laingsburg, Braden, St. Louis. An outing in which the people involved, Clayton?
Picnic.
Bring a meal to be eaten indoors. That's right. Next, the first novel by Charles Dickens concerning the activities of a fictional club. The club was the Pickwick Club, the book The Pickwick Papers. Finally, to stage a demonstration by carrying signs, Clayton.
Picket.
To picket, that's right. Signs advocating or protesting some event or cause. Mitchell, Laingsburg, now Rachel, St. Louis. The fictional character played by Patrick Stewart, who was commander of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek The Next Generation. Rachel?
Who is Commander Pike?
Not Pike. No, I'm sorry. Mitchell, any ideas?
Captain Pickard. Picard.
You know,
Picard.
Yeah, we're going to give you that. Picard is usually how it's said, but you put the letters in the right order. Jean-Luc Picard. Well done. Second question. The Confederate general best known for his charge in the Gettysburg campaign. Pickett. Pickett's charge, George Edward Pickett. And finally, a light truck used especially, Mitchell.
A pickup truck.
A pickup truck is the PIC. That's right. Nicholas now for Laingsburg and Natalie for St. Louis. The 20th century Spanish painter whose works led to the, Nicholas.
Picasso.
Picasso is PIC. That's right. Pablo. And next, the early American motion picture actress who was known as America's sweetheart. You'd have to know some movie history to know about Mary Pickford. And final question for Nicholas and Natalie. A person who steals wallets or other... Natalie.
Pickpocket.
A pickpocket is right for 10 points. Well played, players. Making sure I have my notes in the right place. The players are playing so fast, I can't keep up with them. Well done. Laingsburg still leads. New toss-up for all players now to get back to those bonus questions. This figure's official biographer was Einhard, and his subordinate Roland was defeated at Rendezvous Pass. This leader ruled from the city of Aachen, A-A-C-H-E-N, and promoted literacy in the empire he founded in France and Germany. Laingsburg, Nicholas.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne is the right answer. The Holy Roman Emperor. Yes. Laingsburg, bonus to you. Claude Frollo tries to teach this character to become a scholar, which turns out to be an impossible task because of his deafness. First, name this character that eventually kills Frollo to avenge the death of Esmeralda.
Quasimodo?
Quasimodo is right. What French author wrote about Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Notre Dame, I should say.
Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo is right for 20. Hugo is also known for what novel describing Jean Valjean's transformation from a petty criminal into a respectable mayor?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables is right for 20 points. You're fine. Yes. You stick the S at the end of it, whether... Again, the S is at the end of it, even if we don't always say it, of course, in the native language. But that's just fine. Another full set of questions. New toss-up players. It is the bone most commonly broken by small children. The St. Louis, Charlia.
The clavicle.
Clavicle is right. Well done. My goodness, we've got some teams playing this game. St. Louis, bonus to you. Buildings in this city include the Orson Michael and the Uffizi Art Museum. First, St. Louis, name this Italian city, also the home of a cathedral whose dome was designed by Brunelleschi and a baptistry whose gates of paradise were sculpted by Gibretti. I need an answer.
Milan.
Not Milan. No, it's Florence. The Uffizi Art Museum is the most famous of those in Milan. So no points on that one. You'll stay at 100. Laingsburg got a couple of good sets of bonuses. I think they swept two. That's the difference right now in the game, about a 100-point game now. But both teams playing the game very, very well. We're going to stop, though, briefly and have a chance to meet our players individually, beginning with the Wolfpack. And Emily, you're on the end. That means you get to go first. Tell us about yourself. Tell the people at home.
And I go to Laingsburg High School, and I enjoy marching in the Laingsburg High School band.
Awesome. Very, very good. Thank you, Emily, for playing the game. Your teammates, Clayton.
My name is Clayton Zimmerman. I'm a junior at Laingsburg High School, and I anchor on the school's news program.
Oh, terrific, Clayton. And Mitchell's the captain.
My name is Mitchell Brown. I'm a senior from Laingsburg High School, and I'm not a Russian spy.
Okay, thank goodness. I was concerned. And finally, Nicholas, which sounds more like a Russian spy, as a matter of fact.
It does. I'm Nicholas Miller. I am a junior at Laingsburg High, and I drive a retired police car.
Oh, awesome. Very good, Mitchell. Nicholas, I'm excited because I'm going to mention names now over here. At Laingsburg, in the audience, Quentin Mahoney and Heidi Burleson are the alternates, and the advisor for Laingsburg is Allison Chamberlain. Hello. And now the Sharks from St. Louis High School, beginning with Charlia.
I'm Charlie Long. I'm a sophomore at St. Louis High School, and along with QuizBowl, I'm on the student council and I play softball.
Excellent, Charlia. Thank you for playing our game. Braden is next.
I'm Braden Hodges. I'm a junior at St. Louis High School, and I'm treasurer of both our BPA and student council.
Very good. Thank you, Braden. All right, Rachel's the captain.
My name is Rachel Stedman, and I am a junior at St. Louis High School, and I play piano and French horn.
All right, thank you, Rachel, and Natalie on the end here.
I'm Natalie Penzine. I'm a senior at St. Louis High School, and I plan to be a vet.
Terrific. Thank you very much, Natalie. Alternates for St. Louis are Candace Woodcock and Marissa Thumb, and their advisor is Walter Berry. There they are. All right, players. I should tell the folks at home, I knew we were going to have fun today because we were having fun before the show started. So you guys have kept it going. You're playing very, very well. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Second half of play, we've got the pop quiz waiting halfway through. We'll end with the lightning round. We're going to hear from our quiz bunch on the next bonus, but first you need to answer a toss-up question correctly, players. So let's get back into it with this. Works in this genre typically began with a prologue followed by a parados, which was chanted by the chorus. Masters of this genre included one playwright who wrote about Orestes and Electra, and another who wrote about Antigone's suicide. Those playwrights are Aeschylus and Sophocles. For 10 points, identify this genre of Greek theater contrasted with comedy. Laingsburg Mitchell.
Drama.
No, it's not drama. No, I'm sorry. St. Louis. Contrasted with comedy was the last part of that. I was done. Braden.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. When you're talking specifically about Greek theater, it's comedy and tragedy. So, St. Louis, you get to hear from the quiz bunch. It's our video bonus category. Question 1 is going to appear on the monitor right in front of me, one of our quiz bunch asking it. Answer that question correctly, and I'll keep the category going for you. Haley is at the State Capitol building. We've got a State Capitol question for you. Listen carefully to Haley's clues. Let's see how you do with this.
Hey QuizBusters, I am at the state capitol in Lansing, and like many state capitals, Lansing is not nearly the most populous city in its state. In Michigan, of course, Detroit is much larger. What western state capital is not only the most populous city in the state, but also the most populous state capital in the nation?
It's a bonus. You can confer.
All right. Sacramento.
That's what I was thinking.
Sacramento.
I need an answer.
Sacramento.
No, Sacramento's not nearly as big as other big cities in California. The most populous western capital is Phoenix, Arizona, because there are not many cities bigger than Phoenix, certainly in the west, and certainly not in Arizona. Tough break there. Weren't able to put together the clues, but you scored the 10 on the toss-up. We got a new toss-up question, players. After spending 5 years on the TV series Moonlighting, he got into film and was the voice of a talking baby in the Look Who's Talking movies. He appeared in Pulp Fiction and then as the dead psychiatrist in the movie The Sixth Sense. Name this actor and ex-husband of Demi Moore, who, St. Louis, Natalie.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis was married to Demi Moore, returned as John McClane, his most famous role in A Good Day to Die Hard in 2013. St. Louis, right back to you for the bonus. Salt in water is an example of one of these. First, give this term for a homogeneous mixture in which one substance is chemically mixed into another.
Solution.
Solution.
That's right. Next, the substance dissolved in a solution is given what name? In salt water, salt plays this role. It is contrasted with the solvent, which is the substance that does the dissolving.
Solute.
Solute is the right one, so now for 20. These mixtures have one substance evenly dispersed through another. They can scatter light with the Tyndall effect. Milk is a common example of these substances.
Colloid.
Colloid is right. 20 points for the third. It's a 50-point game. 50 points separating our teams. 50 points turn on every toss-up. Here's the next one, players. This quantity is inversely related to pressure in Bernoulli's equation. The square of this quantity is multiplied by mass to obtain kinetic energy. Instantaneous change in this quantity is acceleration. For 10 points, give this measure of St. Louis, Braden.
Velocity.
Velocity is what I wanted. Measure of change in position over change in time. St. Louis, we'll see how you do with some baseball questions. Former New York Yankees manager Miller Huggins is one of just 6 men who have a granite block honoring them in the Yankees Monument Park. Name these other men with that honor. First, this pitcher-turned-outfielder held the career home run record for nearly 40 years. I need your answer.
What?
Rachel?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth is right. 10 points. They've already clicked it up there. Babe Ruth's the right answer. Next, he held the record for consecutive games played for more than half a century.
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig is right. Finally, after Mickey Mantle received a plaque from this Yankee Clipper, Mantle gave him one back and told him to hang his a little higher than Mantle's. And I need an answer.
His jersey?
No. It was the Yankee Clipper I was looking for. His name was Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio. 20 points on that one. You struggled with it, but you came up with 2 of them. And it's a 20-point game as we have 6 times that available in our pop quiz. 120 points, 12 questions, of course. Second pop quiz, players, the letters S-C-O will begin all correct responses. S-C-O. Emily from Laingsburg, Charlia from St. Louis, get us started. A single serving of ice cream. Emily.
Scoop.
Just barely beating Charlita to that one. That's right. Next. The Tennessee school teacher indicted in 1925 for teaching evolution in his class. That was the famous Scopes monkey trial. John Scopes was his name. Finally, to apply such intense heat to something as to dry it up. Emily?
Scorch.
Scorch is right. Well done. Very deliberate in her pronunciation of it, and she's absolutely right. Clayton now, Laingsburg, Braden, St. Louis. The number of points gained by a player, Clayton?
Score.
The score, player or by a team at any point in the contest. Next, a large flat-bottomed boat with square ends used usually to transport garbage. That's your garbage scow, S-C-O-W. Finally, The brand name, created in 1925 by the 3M Company for its full line of adhesive tapes. Braden.
Scotch.
Scotch tape is the brand name, that's right. Mitchell from Laingsburg now, Rachel from St. Louis. An arachnid with an elongated abdomen forming a tail with the terminal poisonous stick. Mitchell.
Scorpion.
Scorpion is the SCO, that's right. Next, the Oscar-winning American film director whose recent works include Hugo, Shutter Island, and the TV series Boardwalk Empire. Martin Scorsese is his name. Finally, the canine character introduced in 1969 as the star of Mitchell?
Scooby-Doo.
Of the animated mystery series. Scooby-Doo is right. Nicholas now from Laingsburg. Natalie from St. Louis. To clean by rubbing hard. Nicholas.
Scour.
To scour, especially with an abrasive. That's right. And next, to cut a notch or line into the surface of something, especially at regular intervals. Take a block of wood and put notches in it, you're scoring the wood. Score is what I wanted. And finally, a piece of news obtained and reported by a journalist exclusively. Or, Natalie?
Scoop.
A scoop, or before it has been reported by a rival. That's right. The next time we hear the fanfare, we're going to play the lightning round. Laingsburg holding on to a 60-point lead. Obviously still anybody's game. New toss-up for all eight of you. Jazz greats who played it include Art Tatum, Thelonious Monk, and Count Basie. Modern greats who play this instrument have included Glenn Gould and Lang Lang. Name this popular instrument not included in a wind ensemble, but often used with a symphony orchestra or especially with a school choir. Laingsburg, Mitchell.
With double bass.
No, I'm sorry. That's a wrong answer. St. Louis, anybody want to give an answer? Natalie?
Piano?
The school choir has a piano accompanying it almost always. That's right. That was the key there. St. Louis, I'm catching up to do. Name the 19th century British authors of the following works. First, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Lewis Carroll.
Carroll, Lewis Carroll. That's right. Next, Ivanhoe. Anything?
No.
No. Sir Walter Scott wrote Ivanhoe. You got 10 on the bonus. To 230 you go. New toss-up players. This people believed in an underworld known as Mictlan. This people fought the flower wars to capture prisoners, and they believed that they were led to their home by the sign of an eagle eating a snake while perched on a cactus. For 10 points, name this. That's St. Louis. Rachel.
What are the Aztecs?
The Aztecs is the right answer. Well done, St. Louis. You've got the bonus back again. Give me these words that come to English from Dutch. First, the dental version of this thread is used to remove food from between your teeth.
Floss.
Of course. Next, you could be arrested for this crime if you are hanging out on a street corner with nothing to do.
Loitering.
Loiter, and loitering is the word. And finally, this 5-letter word is the generic term for wild animal dung.
Oh, scat? Feces.
Feces.
Not feces, no. For the word that came to us from the Dutch is spoor. S-P-O-O-R. 20 points on your bonus. 260. It's now a 10-point game. New toss-up players. Only the threat of being treated as a foreign nation by the other 12 colonies convinced it to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1790. Those born there include H.P. Lovecraft, George M. Cohan, and the founder of Brown University. Name this. St. Louis. Rachel.
What is Rhode Island?
Rhode Island is where Brown University is located. Well solved again. St. Louis, bonus for you. In 2013, it finally officially passed the U.S. constitutional amendment that banned slavery. First, name this southern state. I need an answer.
Georgia?
It's not Georgia. Pretty much just we're having to guess on that one. It was Mississippi. So with no points on that bonus, we're going to go into the lightning round tied, which is a fun place to be. Deep breaths, players, while I remind the people at home that the players are now playing the final 60 seconds of the game. Nothing but toss-up questions, and the rules change. 10 points as always when the players are right. In the lightning round, we subtract 10 points for a wrong answer. That's very important. We also don't repeat the question. We'll get to the mistakes covered at the end of it. So we've got Laingsburg at 270, St. Louis at 270, 60 seconds left on the lightning round clock. The lightning round begins now. What is the bovine two-word term for the manatee? Rachel.
Sea cow.
Right. What legendary knot is Alexander the Great said to have undone with his sword? Time. What metric unit of weight is equivalent to about 2.2 pounds? Nicholas.
Kilogram.
Right. What is the atomic number of lithium? Nicholas.
3.
Right. Name one of the 4 American states that are officially known as commonwealths. Clayton.
Rhode Island.
Wrong. What sweet red pepper is the familiar stuffing for a Spanish green olive? Nicholas.
Pimento.
Right. In what famous musical would you see the characters Eliza Doolittle and Henry Higgins? Time. What is the more familiar two-word name for sodium bicarbonate? Time. What narrow strait separates Russia from Alaska? Braden.
Bering Strait.
Bering Strait is right for 10 points. We're still tied. Players, listen carefully. We'll ask one more question to break the tie. We go back to quick 10 rules. If you buzz in and you're wrong, the other team gets a chance to answer. The first correct answer will win the game. Players, what is the largest city in Kentucky? Nicholas.
Louisville.
Right for 10 points, and you've won the game. Congratulations. For some reason, again, dropping an extra S into it. Louisville's what we'd say, but the S is there, so it counts. Thank you all for watching. Laingsburg will be back with us later. Thank you, St. Louis. Thank you for watching. For all of us, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Book Scholarship Awards are provided by SBS, the Student Bookstore, located at 421 East Grand River Avenue in East Lansing. Be sure to like our Facebook page, and for more information about QuizBusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website, WKAR.org.